Have you ever wondered how chocolate is made? Today we're embarking on a delicious journey, tracing the path of chocolate from its deep-rooted history to the present day. We'll explore its ancient origins, how it found its way to Europe, and its transformation during the Industrial Revolution. We'll dive into the intricate processes of modern chocolate making as well. So, brace yourselves, chocolate lovers. We're about to unwrap the delicious secrets of chocolate making. Our chocolate journey begins thousands of years ago with the ancient Mayans and Aztecs. These civilizations, flourishing in what we now know as Mexico and Central America, had an intimate relationship with the cacao tree, the fruit of which we now recognize as the origin of chocolate. The cacao tree was considered sacred by these early societies, its seeds or beans, a divine gift. These beans held such value that they were even used as a form of currency, a testament to their worth. Imagine walking into a market with a handful of cacao beans and walking out with a basket full of goods. But these beans weren't just used for trade. They held a deeper, more spiritual significance. The Mayans and Aztecs used cacao beans to prepare a drink, but it was far from the sweet, creamy hot chocolate we enjoy today. Instead, it was a bitter concoction, often mixed with spices or even cornmeal. This drink was not merely a part of their diet, but also held a central role in various rituals and ceremonies. It was served during weddings, used in religious offerings, and even consumed as a part of funeral rites. They truly believed in the power of the cacao bean, seeing it as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. But this is just the beginning of the story. As time passed and cultures collided, the cacao bean began its voyage across the globe, morphing into the many delicious forms of chocolate we know and love today. It's fascinating to think about how something so commonplace in our lives once held such a profound place in ancient societies. So, from a revered currency to a sacred drink, chocolate has indeed come a long way. As we move forward in our journey, let's keep in mind the rich history of this beloved treat, and how it has been shaped and reshaped through time and across cultures. But for now, let's enjoy the taste of chocolate as we know it, a sweet reminder of its incredible journey from the ancient to the modern world. The journey of chocolate didn't stop in the Americas, it sailed across the ocean to Europe. Now imagine the year 1528. The Spanish conquistador, Hernán Cortés, returns to Spain from the New World, bringing with him an unusual treasure, cacao beans. These beans, the raw material for chocolate, were still a mystery to Europeans. At first, this exotic concoction was welcomed with mixed feelings. The bitter drink, similar to what the Aztecs enjoyed, was a far cry from the sweet delight we know and love today. It was an acquired taste, reserved for the adventurous few. But as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. In a world without refined sugar, the bitter cacao drink provided a unique taste sensation that soon garnered a following. The turning point came in the mid-17th century, when the Spanish started adding honey and cane sugar to the drink, transforming it from a bitter brew into a sweet, luxurious beverage. This sweetened version quickly gained popularity among the Spanish aristocracy. The secret of chocolate, however, was closely guarded by Spain for nearly a century before the rest of Europe got a taste. When chocolate finally spread across the continent in the early 18th century, it was embraced with open arms. In France, it became the drink of choice at the royal court. In England, it was served in fashionable chocolate houses, the predecessors of today's coffee shops. In each country, chocolate was adapted to local tastes, giving rise to an array of delightful variations. But it was not just the taste of chocolate that swept the continent. The idea of chocolate, the aura of luxury and exoticism it brought, was equally captivating. It became a symbol of sophistication and status, a treat for the privileged. But as we'll see in our next scene, that was all about to change, and so chocolate began its sweet transformation. The Industrial Revolution brought about significant changes, and chocolate was not left behind. The Industrial Revolution, spanning from the late 18th to the early 19th century, was a period of rapid industrial growth and innovation. This transformative era had a profound impact on every aspect of society, including the world of chocolate. Before the Industrial Revolution, producing chocolate was a labor-intensive and time-consuming process, often considered a luxury reserved for the upper echelons of society. However, the advent of the Industrial Revolution introduced new machinery and processes that revolutionized the production of chocolate. Among the game-changing innovations was the steam engine, a machine that powered factories, making it possible to produce goods, including chocolate, on a mass scale. This was a significant shift from the traditional manual methods of production, making chocolate more accessible to the masses. Another notable innovation was the invention of the cocoa press by Konrad van Houten in the mid-19th century. This invention allowed for the extraction of cocoa butter from the cocoa beans, resulting in a smoother, more malleable chocolate. The cocoa press also made it possible to produce cocoa powder, which opened up a whole new world of culinary possibilities, from hot cocoa to chocolate cakes. Moreover, the Industrial Revolution saw the introduction of conching, a process of grinding and smoothing chocolate developed by Rodolphe Lindt in the late 19th century. Conching transformed chocolate from a gritty, coarse product into the silky, melt-in-your-mouth treat we know and love today. These innovations not only made chocolate more affordable, but also improved its quality, texture, and versatility. This democratization of chocolate led to a surge in its popularity, making it a staple in households across the globe. In essence, the Industrial Revolution was a pivotal point in the history of chocolate. It transformed chocolate from a luxury item enjoyed by a select few into a beloved treat relished by many. The Industrial Revolution truly democratized the taste of chocolate. Fast forward to the present day, and chocolate making has become an art and a science. From the moment the cacao tree bears fruit to the creation of the final product, the process is a fascinating blend of tradition and technology. First, we have the harvesting. The cacao pods are hand-picked from the trees when they're ripe and then cracked open to reveal the cacao beans nestled within a sweet, white pulp. These beans are then scooped out and left to ferment. This is a critical step, as fermentation develops the beans' complex flavors. Once fermentation is complete, the beans are spread out to dry under the sun. After drying, they're then sorted and bagged, ready for transport to chocolate makers around the world. Upon arrival at the factory, the beans are roasted, a process that enhances their flavor and aroma. The heat also helps to loosen the shells, which are then removed to reveal the nibs, the heart of the cacao bean, and the primary raw material for making chocolate. These nibs are then ground into a thick, creamy paste called chocolate liquor. Despite its name, there's no alcohol involved. It's simply a mix of cocoa solids and cocoa butter, the two components of a cacao bean. Next comes conching, an intricate process where the chocolate liquor is heated and stirred for hours, sometimes even days. This helps to smooth out the texture and develop the flavor even further. Finally, the chocolate is tempered, a careful process of heating and cooling that gives chocolate its characteristic shine and snap. The tempered chocolate is then poured into molds, cooled, and packaged. But that's not the end of the story. Modern chocolate making also involves the creation of a myriad of delicious products, from truffles and bonbons to chocolate-coated fruits and gourmet chocolate bars with unique flavor profiles. Today we can enjoy chocolate in countless forms, all thanks to centuries of evolution and innovation. So, what does the future hold for our beloved chocolate? As we sail into uncharted territories, the world of chocolate is ripe for evolution and innovation. Just as the past has shown us, the future of chocolate lies in the hands of those daring enough to experiment, to blend the old with the new, and to keep the spirit of this delectable treat alive. In a world increasingly conscious of our environment, sustainable practices will take a front seat in chocolate production. From ethically sourced cocoa to energy-efficient manufacturing, the chocolate industry is set to leave a smaller footprint on our planet. This isn't just good for the earth, but also for the cocoa farmers who will benefit from fair trade practices. In the realm of flavors, await a symphony of new combinations. From sweet and salty to hot and spicy, the potential is limitless. Picture biting into a piece of chocolate bursting with the tang of sumac or the smoky notes of chipotle. The fusion of chocolate with unconventional ingredients will push the boundaries of our taste buds, challenging our perception of what chocolate can be. As technology advances, we might even see 3D printed chocolates, personalized to your taste preferences. Imagine a world where your favorite chocolate is just a click away. Whatever the future holds, one thing's for sure, our love for chocolate is here to stay.